Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to see about a poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo by Edward Lear. The poem elaborates the desire of a duck confined within the limits of the pond to go beyond and travel the world like the kangaroo did. The duck requests the kangaroo to take it on a trip and find a solution to the problems which the kangaroo would face. Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and the water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bore in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. The duck is awestruck to see the movement of the kangaroo. It expressed that the kangaroo could hop continuously over the fields and the water bodies. The duck's life was boring as it remained in the pond all the time. It wished to see the world beyond the limits of the pond. It wishes that it could also hop like the kangaroo. Now let us check your understanding. Duck admires kangaroo's hopping and wishes for adventure. What does the duck's longing to leave the pond tell us about human desires for change and exploration? Think for a moment and answer the question. "Please give me a ride on your back," said the duck to the kangaroo. "I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack the whole of the long day through, and we would go to the Dee and the Jelly boldly, over the land and over the sea. Please take me a ride, oh do," said the duck to the kangaroo. The duck requests the kangaroo to give it a ride on its back. It promised that it would sit quietly and would just quack all day. The duck lists the places that they would visit as Dee and Jelly Boli. It adds that they would hop over the land and the sea. Duck requests a ride, promising to stay quiet and enjoy the journey. How does the duck's polite request reflect the importance of communication and respect when seeking help? Think for a while and answer the question. Said the kangaroo to the duck, "This requires some little reflection. Perhaps, on the whole, it might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatism," said the kangaroo. The kangaroo replied that it had to think over it. The idea could be good for him, but he had an objection, that the duck's wet and cold feet could give it body pains. Kangaroo hesitates due to the duck's cold, wet feet. What does the kangaroo's concern symbolize about practical challenges in friendships or partnerships? Think and answer. Said the duck, "As I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fit my web feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a clock. And every day a cigar I will smoke, all to allow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. The duck said that as it sat on the rocks during the day, it had thought over it. In order to avoid that, the duck had bought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fitted its web-shaped feet well. In order to stay warm, it would wear a shrug and also smoke a cigar every day. The duck would do all this to protect the kangaroo as it was a beloved. The duck solves the problem with socks, clock and cigar. How does the duck's preparation show creativity and determination in overcoming obstacles to achieve dreams? Think and answer. Said the kangaroo, "I'm ready. All in the moonlight pale. But to balance me well, dear duck, sit steady. And quite at the end of my tail." So away they went with a hop and a bound, and they hopped the whole world 3 times round. And who's so happy, ho hoo, has the duck and the kangaroo? The kangaroo was satisfied with the duck's response and got ready for the ride. At night, when the sky was filled with the pale light of the moon, they started their trip with a hop. The kangaroo asked the duck to hold it firmly and they travelled around the world 3 times. Both of them enjoyed each other's company. Duck and kangaroo set off happily travelling the world together. What lesson about companionship and compromise can we learn from the duck and kangaroo's joyful journey? Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe my channel. Press the bell icon for notification.